Hello learners, once again I welcome on the class of fluid mechanics. So I hope you all are safe and doing well. So in the previous discussion we have seen the fluid dynamics, and in fluid dynamics I have discussed the Bernoulli's equation in the three different terms: Bernoulli's equation per unit weight, Bernoulli's equation per unit mass, and Bernoulli's equation per unit volume. And after that I have discussed the Bernoulli's equation, application of Bernoulli's equation in pipe flow. In pipe flow we have seen how the head loss will come into the picture, and after that I have discussed the one device that is used to measure the discharge, that is venturimeter, and with the help of venturimeter we have seen the theoretical and actual discharge, and after that I have discussed the coefficient of discharge, that is the ratio of actual discharge to the theoretical discharge. So today I am going to discuss the how to measure the piezometric head difference with manometer and with inverted manometer, and after that I will discuss the another device which is very much useful in the to measure the discharge for a pipe flow. So today I will discuss the how to compute the differential head of venturimeter. So two cases I will discuss. First case when venturimeter with manometer, and the second was venturimeter with inverted manometer. The first case I have taken venturimeter with manometer. Let G1 be the specific gravity of G1 be the specific gravity of liquid flowing in the pipe. Liquid flowing in the pipe, and G2 be the specific gravity of manometric liquid. So in this case piezometric head difference H can be computed as G2 by G1 minus 1 into X. Where G1, G2 already told. So if I make the piezometer, if I make the venturimeter, so let us assume this is our venturimeter. So let us assume this point is A, this point is B. We have to, and let us assume this is our datum. So this distance is ZA, and this distance is datum head ZB. Similarly, this is the fluid whose specific gravity is G2, and the specific gravity of G1, and this is the head. This height is x. So once we apply the Bernoulli's equation, we will get the expression of this head G2 by G1 minus 1 into x. So this is the venturimeter with inverted manometer. So in this case, head difference can be computed as x into 1 minus G2 by G1. So in case of inverted manometer, we have to compute the head difference, piezometric head difference, by this formula. Where H is the piezometric head difference between A and B. So let us take one problem. A venturimeter of 20 mm throat dia is used to measure velocity of water in a horizontal pipe of 40 mm diameter. If the pressure difference between pipe and throat section is found to be 30 kilopascal, find the fluid velocity. Neglect losses. So this is the question. A venturimeter of 20 mm throat diameter is used to measure the velocity of water in a horizontal pipe of 40 mm diameter. So let D be the throat diameter and capital D be the dia of pipe. So here D is equal to 20 mm and capital D is equal to 40 mm. We know that discharge can be computed in the venturimeter A1 A2 root under twice GH divided by square root of A1 square minus A2 square if I neglecting losses. And the pressure head difference, if the pressure difference between pipe and throat section is found to be, so H is equal to P by gamma. So 30 into 10 to the power 3 divided by gamma W. So 30 into 10 to the power 3 divided by 9.81 into 10 to the power 3. So it is coming 3.06 meter. So V is equal to Q by A1 because we have to find the fluid velocity. So V1 is equal to Q by A1, or it can be written as A1 A2 root under 2GH divided by A1 A2 square root of a1 by a2 whole square minus 1. So a1 cancel, a1 a2 cancel. So square root of 2 into 9.81 into 3.06 divided by square root of diameter is given, so pi by 4 cancel, so 4 by 2 whole square minus 1. So it is coming 2 into 9.81 into 3.06 square root of 15. So it is 2 meter per second is the velocity. So now I am going to discuss the another flow measuring device, that is orifice meter. Orifice meter. So this device is used to measure discharge through a pipe. Concept of discharge measurement is same as concept of discharge measurement is same as Venturi meter. So I will going to derive the expression of theoretical discharge. So let us assume this is our streamline. So this is our plate. So this is our plate. Let us assume this is our section first. Assume A1. A1 is the cross sectional area of section first, and this is our second 2 cross sectional area, and this portion is the minimum vena contracta. Vena contracta is the flow area. The area where flow area is minimum is called vena contracta. So let this is AC, this is opening A0, opening area. A1 is the cross sectional area of section first. A0 is the cross sectional area of opening. Cross sectional area of opening. Cross sectional area of opening. AC is the cross sectional area, of flow at vena contracta. Vena contracta is the flow area where the flow is minimum. So here I will define the coefficient of contraction. In the last class I have defined the coefficient of discharge. Here coefficient of contraction Cc, and it is the contracted area at the vena contracta divided by area of opening, or we can write AC by A naught. So AC can be written as Cc into A naught. Applying Bernoulli's equation, first and 2. So we can write P1 by gamma plus Z1 plus V1 square by 2G is equal to V2 square by 2G plus P2 by gamma plus Z2, or P1 by gamma plus Z1 minus P2 by gamma plus Z2 is equal to V2 square minus V1 square divided by 2G, or P1 by gamma plus Z1 is the piezometric head. So piezometric head difference, let us assume H is equal to V2 square minus V1 square divided by 2G, or we can write H is equal to Q square 1 by AC square minus 1 by A1 square divided by 2G. So Q theoretical is equal to A1 into AC root under 2GH divided by square root of A1 square minus AC square. So this is the expression of theoretical discharge in orifice meter, or we can write in terms of CD. So Q theoretical is equal to, we can write A1 AC root under 2GH divided by A1 square minus AC can be written as Cc into Cc square minus A naught square. Or we can write Q theoretical is equal to Cc into A1 into AC square root of 2GH divided by square root of A1 square minus A naught square into Cc square. Here A naught, or we can write Q actual is equal to CD times A1 A naught root under 2GH divided by A1 square minus A naught square, because we know that this is the actual discharge in the orifice meter, where CD is the coefficient of discharge, CD is the coefficient of discharge, and CD for orifice meter, it is taken as 0.6. So let us take one problem. An orifice meter is being used to measure an orifice meter is being used to measure flow rate of a liquid in a pipe. Piezometer shows pressure difference of X meter of water column when the flow rate is Q. If the flow rate is doubled, the pressure difference in meter of water column will be option A X, option B 2x, option C 4x, and option D 8x. So this is the question. An orifice meter is being used to measure flow rate of a liquid in a pipe. Piezometer shows a pressure difference of X meter of water column when the flow rate is Q. If the flow rate is double, then the pressure difference in meter of water column will be. So let us this is A1 and this area is AC. So we know that in orifice meter the discharge Q is equal to A1 into AC root under 2GH divided by A1 square minus AC square. Or we can write Q directly proportional to the root H. So we can write Q1 by Q2 is equal to a square root of H1 by H2. Or we can write Q2 by Q1 squared is equal to H2 by H1. And flow rate in the second times 2Q divided by Q whole square is equal to H2 by X. So H2 is equal to 4X. So this is our pressure head, pressure difference in meter of water column will be 4 times of X. So our option C is correct. So dear learner, today I have discussed how to compute the potential head, piezometric head difference with manometer. The expression is H is equal to X times G2 by G1 minus 1. And case second, I have discussed when our manometer is inverted, then in that case we have computed H is equal to 1 minus G2 by G1 into X. And after that I have discussed what is orifice meter and how to measure the discharge with the help of orifice meter. So the expression of orifice meter, the expression of actual discharge in orifice meter, that is A1 into A0 CD square root of 2GH divided by square root of A1 square minus A0 square, where A1 is the cross sectional area at the inlet or at cross section 1 and A naught is the area of opening and H is the piezometric head difference. And after that I have solved some problem based on the orifice meter. So in the next class I will discuss a measuring device, that is pitot tube, how to measure the velocity with the help of pitot tube, and after that I will discuss what is the coefficient of velocity. So take care of your health and happy learning.